come from Australia and I know the situation there best, and our research shows that Australian farmers and farming communities are having a very difficult time, and their prospects are getting worse. So if I was to nominate any one particular problem, it is the health, well-being and prosperity of Australian farmers. The great majority of them are getting older, they're getting sicker, they have high rates of occupational health and mental health problems. Their incomes are declining with global competition for their products. So what that means is they find it very hard in turn then to invest in their farming properties, to adapt to climate change in the way that is so necessary in Australia. So in a way they're going backwards in terms of their health and well-being. So for me, unless you've got a farming system that is healthy, prosperous, able to adapt to new conditions, whether they're economic or environmental, then you've got very big problems for the food system, because the farming is the basis of the food system. Well, academics can, of course, collect the data about who is benefiting along each step of the supply chain. So I was very impressed by the Square Meal report that has just been released in Britain. That had a wonderful figure there showing that farmers get a 5% or less of the value, the final value of the food and fish that are sold in this country. The figures would be similar in Australia. So somebody along the chain is making a lot of money, and I think that we need to be able to monitor each step along the supply chain about what the costs are, what the prices are, what the profits are, and where the profits are going. And so that's one job for academics. I think the other job for academics is to examine government policy, particularly around food regulations, and are the food regulations working for producers and consumers. I think, as for academics, civil society's most important role is to demand that government review its regulations across the food system to make it fairer for everybody, to make it more environmentally sustainable, to make it more healthy, to really consider the living wage of people who work on farms, farmer incomes. These are only matters that government can attend to, and civil society's most important role is to remind government that that's what they've got to do. That's why they're there.